Alright, welcome back to Blueprints, where we are technically done, I suppose. I can, never play Blueprints again and feel like I've actually beaten the whole game, right? Except we have trophies, and Curse Mode, and Dare Mode, and Bloo Noots, and the treasure map, and probably some other puzzles and things, sweepstakes, left to do. So I guess I want to do that. Also, after last time, I did remember another thing that was really weird. What was up with this? Because yeah, okay, this one, very strange that this is kind of nothing or seemingly nothing. No one knows what it means. But also this stuff, I feel like finding these before going into I shouldn't have checked these. If I had just completed the entire atelier without seeing this, I feel like I would have been less confused, because this doesn't make any sense. From Prism Pristine, that must be the first rank. 3 paths convene. Isn't that like the orange, purple, and red one? 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. They were foreseen, because they were mentioned in the other poem or something? 3 colors to count, a sum of 18. There is no sum of 18. I forget exactly, but I did count the orange, the purple, and the red, and none of them were 18. And I don't know, if the what's it called? The blue route? I don't think that had 18 lanterns either. If that's what it's saying, and but the one left hidden remains to be seen. Surely the one that left hidden must be the blue one. But I don't know how you get a sum of 18 from those 3 other ones that are wrong, and if there's something you can do with that, I'm just so confused. You think 18 is the number of steps? Yeah, I definitely want the answer, if you have one, about the sum of 18. Because I even, searched about it, and as far as I could see online, people were saying they didn't know what it was. There was no answer to it. You pass through 18 rooms in the 3 paths. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does it count this one? I don't know. Let's say 6 there, and then here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, and then 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, that's 15. And then I guess you count the vestibule 3 times? So sum of 18, is that what it means? But that is very strange, because the rooms themselves don't have anything to do with the paths, and the paths are wrong. So what is it even talking about then? That the 3 paths convene and they're all just wrong because, oh, the sum of 18, what does it matter? It doesn't matter that it's a sum of 18. But okay, at least that's that does check out in some way as I don't know, yet another red herring, which this game loves oh so much, I suppose. And then just, well, there's a secret path. Yeah, I don't know, I noticed that and thought it just felt very, very strange. But okay, let's jump back in. I did another day and prepared an upgrade disc, and after that I think we're just gonna schoolhouse. I monked something, and I can't remember what it was. I want to say I did entrance hall, because I couldn't remember. Did I already check the entrance hall again? I think I did. We checked it once, got an allowance token. I think I checked it again, and the urn was already smashed or something, and you didn't get another one, but I can't remember. So we may as well just, go and check that, and then reset immediately, I suppose. And if the urn isn't smashed, I guess I'll get a sledgehammer quick. Oh yeah, let me check as well, because yeah, the game keeps switching back. Yeah, it kept switching back to 1440p constantly. I had to, switch that in the main menu, and then quit the game, and then launch it again to, make sure it stuck, because apparently changing it in-game doesn't, actually change the settings. Yeah, entrance hall. Yeah, right, yeah, that was for the previous one. No, it's, you haven't seen this. It's because I did another day that you didn't see. But, yeah, after last time, I did monk the servants' quarters, I ended it there, and no, you do not get the dice and the effect as if you slept in the servants' quarters. And even though I did repel the secret passage, and that's gone, you do still get the monk effect of it. So I could have drafted, like yesterday, I could have drafted the secret passage here and kept it alive, but I mean, we only have like 2 more days, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. Got some stuff here as well. And yeah, that's smashed. Exactly. Yeah, so if you monk, I guess like if you spray can the foundation and then monk it at the same time, you can still draft it out there if you for some reason would want to. Again, I have seen what that is. It was one of those things where like I stopped watching Lorgon's playthrough when he got to that point of just like, oh, I'll try monking the foundation. And then I stopped it, and then weeks passed, and more weeks passed, and more weeks passed, and I've just like, I have had other stuff to do than monking foundation, so I've never tried it myself, and eventually I just watched it. But I guess I do want to like show it off at some point as well. Also, yeah, since that was nothing, we want to reset. Since I do want to try and get a schoolhouse run going instead. So first off, I need to plug this disc in. And I checked through all of the upgrades again, and really the only one, like maybe I want to switch back my aquarium if that happens, if we get that. But otherwise, really the only one that I desperately want to see is the guest room. Because I really want to see and like try out the guest room. Because I've like seen or like read how it works, but not like seen it in action. So it still seems interesting to kind of like try and work out and, you know, which bedroom is it emulating and what rewards do you get for it and stuff like that. I just know it's something like that. Like every time you draft it, it'll behave as if you drafted another bedroom and you have to figure out which bedroom that is, and then you get some reward for it. And yeah, that would just be like fun to try. We don't have any new letter or anything like that. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I wish there was like another ending cutscene after the whole blue will thing, where like, I don't know, somehow you would get an ending and, I don't know, maybe see the whole staff get taken on again, but I guess then you can't like keep playing the game, and that's the whole point. But I don't know, Simon going to Trinsdale and knocking on a door and talking to this person, the quarteress, or maybe the descendant or something like that. Yeah, like something to tell you you're done. I mean, indirectly, I guess the will did that, because it was like, wow, you sure did it. You can be proud. You have earned my respect. And then she signs it off. So I feel like it's relatively clear that you're done, but still, just like some little final cutscene would definitely have been nice. Okay, there it is. Oh, and yeah, I also drafted 3 more observatories, so we have like 3 more steps, words for the spiral to check. Yeah, most felt the same, like there should be more, and then you Google it, and it's like, oh, I guess that was everything, yeah. And there's still so many unsolved things. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out here and waste some steps. So yeah, hoping for guest room. Maybe like spare room, because I don't even know if that can show up, and if it does show up, which way. If you can switch it from the first tier, or only the second tier, or not at all. And yeah, maybe aquarium. I think most of the other ones are like kind of pointless, but we'll see what we get. Yeah, like I don't think I care to switch my courtyard. I think in general the gems would have been better, like overall, than the dig spots, but at this point, I don't think either matters too much. So I would rather just keep it, I think. I like the dig spots, which kind of means I have to Alt F4 a lot, unless we start the simple day reset mod again. Yeah, Cloister we've already switched over. I had Cloister of Dauja and hate it, because it's stupid and dumb and doesn't have any fun. And then we've switched to Cloister of Rina, and I've only used that like once or twice, so I want to use that for quite a while. Yeah, many of the other ones are just so like inconsequential that I don't really think I want to switch them, like the bunk room or whatever. I think I have kind of the worst one, the key one. Like, it's good, but it's so niche and kind of hard to make happen, I feel. I feel like the gems would be good, because then you can use the study a whole lot more if you have that common, and the gold, like, is simple to get value out of, and almost always, like, does something. So I feel like either one of those would have been better, but it's not really to the point where I actually want to switch it, you know? Yeah, they're all, like, D tier, exactly. It's just not really a great set of upgrades whatsoever. I don't really want to do a parlor right now. Yeah, and just... Oh, right, yeah, seeing the variations. Right, yeah, maybe I should have checked, like, Quarry Yard, because I know it looks a little different. Yeah, some of them don't really look different at all, but I should keep that in mind. If we see some other one that, like, could look interesting, I should just take it and then draft it and just check it out and then reset. So we could do this as well, but... oh, not that. The spiral. But for now, let's hold off. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, once you get a bunch of allowance, and, like, the banners and stuff like that, and the scepter, having, like, double your gems doesn't really matter too much anyway, because you can just, most runs, get an emerald bracelet if you really want to. But I do think the double emerald, double gem bunk room probably would have been a little more useful. And, like, 2 green rooms is pretty common. Okay. I guess we take this. And I just switch back. Because then we do have the possibility of getting that, like, insane experiment thing, which would be fun if we get some crazy, like, spread dirt or fill your pantry or whatever. Something like that. Because it's not like we really need the stars. Alternatively, we just do this and just, like, go check it out and look at some goldfish and then reset. And if we get the aquarium again past that point, then I switch it back. But I imagine it won't really be that interesting. It doesn't look like it would look that different. Like, this one is the most interesting one. This one has some starfish, which is cool. This one's just like, oh, there's just gonna be a couple goldfish in, like, one tank, I guess. But maybe I want to check it anyway. Sure. Let's do it. We'll do it. We'll do a bunch of resetting. Why not? I probably should install the Simple Day Reset mod again then. I don't know if I should, like, banner something specific for it. Maybe just, like, green or something, because there's proportionately fewer green rooms, so then the aquarium will probably be one of them? Maybe? I don't know. I still don't know if there is something, like, buggy about using the same banner, because I feel like if I do 2 banners... Exactly, I get, like, fewer green rooms. It's weird. I don't know. I mean, we could just burn it. I just want to see the room, so it doesn't even matter. I guess if I get, like, a planetarium, I'll take it just for the prism key. Ah, does that even matter? Really? There it is. Goldfish aquarium. Yeah. And it's just in one tank. These are unchanged, but there you go. We got some goldfish. And there's actually gold in here. It was kind of weird. You get 10 gold, but the gold is in here, so how do we get it out? And also, there's, like, 1 too many pieces? No, that's 10, yeah. Yeah, alright, well, that was that. Just 10 gold. Cool upgrade. Let me get that mod again. Those sure are goldfish, yeah. But now we've seen it. I really hope you can switch the spare room, like at least to the other purple ones, because I want to see the spare master bedroom, and maybe the ladyship, but at least the spare master bedroom looks like it would look cool. But I definitely don't want to switch any of them permanently, because I feel like the servants' quarters is just so good. Like, the keys are useful, and it's a good connection. I mean, all of them are the same, I suppose. And they're just like, I feel like it just has a lot of good, like, item spawns, running shoes, and rerolls, and lucky foot, and all of that stuff. Like, the pool of items it can spawn just feel really good. I don't know if I should banner, like, blue or something, just to try and get the coat check a little quicker, but... And I guess if we're doing a classroom run anyway, I can do that. Yeah, that's actually fine, to just banner blue every time. Yeah, and then we can get a quick coat check. If I do get the guest room, would suck to not take the study there, because that would have helped. Oh, black, right, yeah. Banner black if you want an aquarium. Yeah, that's true. Though, then again, I was told that, like, different banners kind of have different weight to them, so I'm actually not sure which ends up being the highest weight of the aquarium. Since, like, the black banner doesn't increase the likelihood of drawing black by that much, I guess? There it is! Okay, guest bedroom. Here we go. I also have seen the Geist bedroom, and there's, like, a fun thing with that, but maybe we can check that later on. So yeah, this one, we shouldn't really need this anymore, hopefully. I have enough allowance, but I guess I want some allowance, but we can get that from, like, experiments or whatever else. So yeah, guest bedroom, a hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool, question mark? And there's more, but wait, there's more. Wait, hold on, does it, like, look different? I'm not seeing anything on just the icon here. They look the same, so I'm not sure if there's any noticeable difference. I like how I just installed that mod, and now I have to play with it on. Typical. And I think that one kind of causes some performance drops. So yeah, I guess we want the schoolhouse, which I suppose I will want some rerolls for first. I could just banner, like, bedrooms, just so we can maybe see the guest bedroom, but if I want to actually get Bloo Noots up here, probably shouldn't do that. Might not even want to pick up the scepter. Not sure if I want to put anything in there. Maybe if we get, like, a master key or something. Yeah, I guess more math. We need to do math. Yeah, just go in right away. Still no new mechanics. 10, 160, 200, 20. 30. What was this again? Minus? Oh god, -4, and then rounded to 30. And then -8, and then rounded to 20. And then -3, and then rounded to 20. Yeah. 3, square, 81, 80, divided by 24, right? I kind of second-guessed myself there for a second. 80 divided by 20. Never do math on stream. It never ends well. This is kind of tempting, but I guess there's not really anything I super want to duplicate. Even if I get, like, another boudoir or something, I don't think I really want to take any more copies of any rooms. Yeah, maybe not. And I don't want to waste too many spots before we go out here, but I kind of feel like I need some reroll Like, at least an observatory. Did I pass up an observatory? I think I might have. Because I should take that. Because I don't mind, like, spending, you know, a star or two at this point. Only got a keycard. Simple math and get a keycard. Well, I mean, a keycard is pretty good. A keycard is kind of one of the things that can stop us. Since if I just get a showroom, then I can get a master key. A keycard could be useful, and we can go up to the foundation now if I want to get, like, quick access. Why can I rotate? What's doing that? Oh, because it's rotunda, right. Yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, guy's bedroom I have seen, so I would like to see that at some point. Like, show it at some point. Do I click this now? Maybe not. Maybe at the end or something, we can click it and see if I can get some classrooms going first. Okay, so yeah, now we have some roles available. Let's see if we can get a classroom. Yeah, shrine we don't want at this point. There it is. Just 1 star. That's fine. I just entered, but I don't think I need to, really. Oh well. I think there can be, like, a sledgehammer or something leaning against this. But it's pretty rare, I think. Yeah. Still not sure, like, what this phrase is supposed to be other than just wordplay. That, oh, there's a lot of stuff regarding time in the mansion. Timely manner, haha. It always seemed like that was going to be something bigger. Okay. What exactly do we do now? Do I open these? Nah, maybe not quite yet. So I just want to draft 1 classroom. Yeah. And then I guess we just go up to the foundation and just get a classroom here or something. Because I just need rank 2 to, what was it, 7? And then the final exam room or something. Let's check my Bloo Noots. Bloo Noot note. Yeah. Yeah, grade 2. We have grade 8, but we don't have the exam. I can't remember. Was there anything else I didn't have? No, it's just the classrooms, yeah. It's just grade 2 through 7, and then 9. And yeah, I mean, I guess I can use some stars, if need be. We can actually, like, splurge sometimes. Okay, so yeah, let's take that. Did I get a farmer's apple? Yeah, nice. Nothing else here. This is another thing. I was watching Lorgon's playthrough, and then he started doing these classroom Bloo Notes, and then I had to stop again. It's typical with this game. It's like, oh, I'll just watch a little bit, and then they immediately do something that you haven't done yet. Yeah, how dare he do the classroom Bloo Notes before me? Again, I find it so weird that these statues are just seemingly pointless as well. That's, I guess, a real question. There's nothing to them, right? And, like, this guy being sort of out the west, the east side as well. I don't know, it just seems so strange. And they're in the chapel. Yeah, everyone thinks it's pointless. Yeah, and the grandfather clock stuck at a specific time. That one is crazy that it ended up being nothing. I was so convinced by my idea of, like, getting to room 46, which had a similar grandfather clock, or the den, at that time. But nope. And just the den in general, the fact that the den is, like, nothing and is so suspicious, and even is, like, implied to be suspicious by the game several times. Just like, oh, this den sure is interesting, isn't it? And then it just isn't, as far as I can tell. Yes, I guess we'll go here first. Kind of need some keys. Yeah, so I guess we just re-roll immediately. Yeah, that the den would be, like, important for puzzles. Oh, come on. Really? I don't want to burn that many stars. Dude. Stop it. Oh, man. Okay, I don't want to burn that many. Let's take a lab. And I guess we turn up security? So we take lab and then we turn up security. Yeah, I do think there is some truth to that, like, I think the devs wanted to do more with certain things and just kind of chipped the game anyway. Like, some things definitely feel unfinished, and I mean, they were unfinished, like the accessibility options and dirge blocks and whatever else. So there's definitely a possibility that some puzzles were just, like, supposed to be something, but then they just didn't have time or whatever, couldn't, like, finish them, and then maybe just decided that, okay, just leave it, it'll be, like, a red herring, or just fluff to, like, fill out, you know, the game and make it seem like, you know, obscure other things that you're supposed to care about more, or something like that. Bedroom. None of this is particularly interesting, especially if we're doing classroom runs. I mean, I can switch banners to, like, bedrooms after we're done with the classrooms, maybe? Or the shop again? So I kind of want a shop as well. Like, commissary and showroom is always nice. If we get, like, a master key. I might want to do that. But then do we want allowance? Or lockpicking, or chests? I still want to see. We have chests in the entrance hall. I want to see these. But then I guess we could do this and then just pause the experiment and we'll see, like, if I can add 10 of them. Maybe if we can get some observatories, I can maybe add even more if we get the twins. Because I want to see the maximum. Might be like 16 again. I wonder if, like, many things are capped at 16 in this game. Just for the hell of it. Yes, I know. That takes quite a while. Oh, that's a new one. Right, and we can check the announcements now, since I left that for last time. Yeah, happy birthday. After that, January 30th. Randolph, can I see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that we produced for the estate. Yep. Already know that, but we can fill this in. Surprisingly, according to the network records, Simon has actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs. Wait. She writes it with a K and he writes it with a C. That's weird. Which is crazy, because I'm not even sure I knew where half of them were kept. That's interesting, like, this conversation has to happen after you have used all of them? So what happens if you get to January 31st without having used all the discs at that point? Thursday, February 3rd? Simon, last weekend I started making a list of upgrade discs I knew of. It's only half of them, but hopefully it'll be of some help. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've already gotten them. Wait, why is she saying that after? Wait, this is weird. This is really weird. She's saying that after Randolph told her, like, several days after, told her that, like, yeah, we're done. We have all of them. So it almost feels like this conversation could have happened a lot later, and then this would have happened sooner. So maybe she would have said this, and then this later on, and then you would have gotten this, like, after you get all 16 or something. I'm not sure. February 4th. Oh, and I think there's one in the archives, but it's locked in the file cabinet. Anne might know where that key is. Yeah, it just doesn't expect you to have found all of them by day 91, I guess. February 5th. There's actually 2 file cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. Wow. You just get that, like, for free. Just, yeah, it's by the grill. But I guess it just says... Man, imagine if someone hadn't figured out the whole digging by the, like, the aquarium hints, and then they get this, and then they would just, like... Oh, no, yeah, it says buried by the grill. I thought it just said is by the grill, because if it was just by the grill, people would go crazy, like, looking in all the possible corners and stuff, and like, where is this key? But yeah, you still have to... If you don't have the X, you still have to have a very specific, like, aim to find that super tiny spot that you can dig in. Did I paste this? No. Oh, and that's the last one for now. I forget exactly which date it is now, but that might be today. And then, yeah, let's do security as well. Offline mode doesn't really matter, but I guess, sure. 2 trunks, yeah, nothing else. Okay, so now we need to go around. And I'm kind of low on keys, yeah. Let's see if, I mean, this is very likely locked as well. Yeah. I think I want to go back and try and get yellow happening a little bit. To get, like, a master key or something. Should have probably done that ahead of time. I wonder what the, like, minimum amount of days possible to do everything in the game is. Like, actually everything. Getting all of the discs and, yeah, just doing every single thing, and then, like, what the staff announcements would look like at that point. And not, like, skipping any steps. Yeah, I could use some steps, speaking of. So let's take shops, and I think I'll just try and draft a couple here. See if we get a showroom or something. Kennel could work. Pool isn't bad. But I guess we don't want to add more to our draft pool, really. Let's take the kennel. Yeah, it definitely feels like the blue banner is extremely, like, strong. Which just makes it almost exclusively blue. Let's just redraw, I guess. Dining room should be fine. Yeah, we should be able to eat right away, but I might want to hold off and see if we get a showroom first. So we can get some more. Workshop doesn't really matter. Does planetarium matter? I guess, kind of? If we prism key a yellow room, or like aquarium or something, if it's locked, then I can guarantee I get the showroom. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, probably don't want to use that. Not yet. Am I gonna waste more steps going back here with a silver spoon later? Possibly. No dog even wants to be pet. Oh, there we go. Need a shovel as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just redraw. Yeah, so we can take this and see if it's locked. But, I guess it has to be locked to the left. But I guess to the right we could, if it is locked, we could get a commissary, which wouldn't be bad. Either way, I suppose it takes a shop out of the pool. Okay, nothing there. Too bad you can't rotate this one. I might just want to take the storeroom, which is, like, rare. You never want to take the storeroom. Plus, it gets it out of the pool. Damn, wasn't locked. And now we're just not getting good stuff. I could take the attic and then just go back up here again, because we should get a key or two. But it's not really ideal. I think I'll try that. And then I guess I'll just eat the dinner without the silver spoon. Okay, there's the shovel. Maybe I can get some turnips. Hopefully this is worth it. Kind of, yeah. Who needs a master key when you have a master of unlocking? Yeah, I guess we just get the dinner and walk out again. Okay, wait, so dig spots. Oh, there was one in here, but is that worth like 4 more steps? Probably not. I'll ignore it. Yeah, and we can dig up some doors as well. I don't think it's worth going in for 1 dig spot there. Sadly, don't have an aquarium. Wait, did the lunchbox not trigger? Interesting. Interesting. I didn't realize it was... It worked like that. You have to specifically reach rank 5. So if we just avoid rank 5, then I never use the lunchbox. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought it would just always work, you know. Like, if you have been on 5 or above, then it triggers. Yeah, steps are actually a bit of a problem here. Could use some running shoes or something. Good. Only 2 dig spots. I guess let's go south. And then try and, like, bend around here, unless we get, like, a shop or something. That I can maybe prism key. Yeah, like, kitchen. Ah, but that's rotated the wrong way. It would give me some steps, though. I don't know if that's worth it. I also did want to check the throne room, I suppose, now that you actually can monk the throne of the blueprints. So that is one contender for, like, the last couple of monk days. I might want to do that just because. Like, it doesn't seem like it'll be anything, but, you know, it's something. So let's Let's see if we go left, I suppose. Only with a dovecot, but I guess that's fine. Yeah. Let's go up here and see if we just... I don't know, do I draw it now and see if I get a classroom? I think I might hold off. I don't know. I mean, I have keys and stuff. I just don't have many rerolls unless I start using more stars, which I guess I should do. Good thing I didn't want to prism key anything. Ooh. Just that. Classroom, please. Oh, man. I know I said I could use stars, but I don't want to use them all. Especially not, like, before we do the sweepstakes thing, where I'm probably going to burn a whole bunch of them. This feels like we could just try it tomorrow again, and it's fine. I'll do one. Yep, guess not. Morning room on rank 8. That's kind of a rare one. Don't feel like you get that much. Yeah. I'm not doing it. Drawing room on like rank 7 would have been good, so we could get a free reroll. Of course we get it now. Okay, if this is locked, I could showroom here. But I guess I could also study for the rerolls. That's probably better. Like, I don't really need the showroom. I have some keys now. I just wanted keys. So study is probably better here. And then maybe we can get, if we go in here, maybe I can get like a trophy room or something going this way. I guess I'll go in. There could be stuff like, I guess if we get a treasure map, but with this setup, without like bedrooms in the pool, probably won't really happen. We haven't seen like almost a single bedroom now. Yeah, I think I want to not draft here. Let's draft up here and then this way instead. Could just take the kitchen. Yeah, let's just get some food. Not that I'm low on steps. Wow, all of my red rooms. All 0 of them, yeah. Kitchen has something interesting? Sure. What's that? Bottom right of the fridge. There's a coin! Oh my god, I can't believe he knew that! What else? Just this? The cat bowl? Or what else? Is there something on the fridge? Or between? Just the cat bowl? Yeah, I mean, I've already mentioned that before. And yeah, that there is gonna be a cat added. Okay, let's see if we get like a trophy room or something here. Wait, it's filled with water? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so like, if you see it now and then, yeah, I don't know when? Like, is it based on steps maybe? How many steps you've walked back and walked away from it? If you then come back, it'll like, the cat will have eaten away from your sight. Yeah, that sounds cool. Of course, we get the classroom now. And of course, this doesn't rotate the right way. But I guess if this is locked, we could showroom just to get some stuff. And no reason not to. Oh. Yep, about that. Thanks, doggies. We don't have any mechanical rooms. This whole classroom run, not really working out that well right now. I guess gems are always good. Silver key. Is there anything useful that could do? right now. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind using it, like, right here. Sure. Vestibule is fine. Post exhibit is fine. We do have the key card. Didn't I want to do something with monking the close exhibit as well? Can't remember if I already, like, did that. But I guess there's kind of no point. Like, I don't see what that would even do. Yeah. Ooh, I just had an idea. What about Mechanarium? Like, I don't think this is anything, but what if you monk the Mechanarium, but then you draft a bunch of mechanical rooms before you draft it as an outer room, and you get 8 doors in the outer room version? I mean, it's probably just going to be, you know, it won't show the 4 doors, or maybe they'll just be nothing, and then you'll just get the same, like, lever and whatever. So it's probably nothing, but that is kind of an idea that I probably should write in here. Yeah, I don't have it. Eight mech. I guess this is fine. Damn it. These are not what I want. I don't think we want a chamber of mirror. This doesn't feel worth it. Like, I could just classroom now. We have to do multiple runs of this anyway. I could just classroom now and then get a bunch of rerolls to get another classroom going up here. And then we can classroom and classroom. And just get, like, rank 4 and 5, or grade 4 and 5 instead. I want to see grade 2, because, yeah, there was something about, like, there being something in the desk that I never saw. And then we have redraws as well, if need be. But then again, we do have redraws. Maybe just redraw now to get something better, because it would be nice to just get them in order. Let's do that. Yeah, workshop is fine. We don't have a lucky foot or anything. Detector shovel. If there's a battery pack in here, we could get a jackhammer. There's not. Yeah, I don't think I can make anything of note. Burning glass. Sound amplifier? I wonder how high my chance to pick is right now, and if the sound amplifier is, like, always better than a lockpick, or if the lockpick eventually gets better if you get enough experiment triggers. There's also, like, a real question if anyone actually knows, but I guess we'll make it, why not? Would have been cool if this had some sort of interaction as well. You think the lockpick level affects sound amplifier as well? Oh, interesting. I like how you just make this thing and then strap a bunch of, like, lockpicks onto it. So the lockpick was completely unnecessary. He could have just made this out of the metal detector to begin with. Okay, so now we want a classroom. And of course it's facing the wrong way, but we'll take it anyway. God damn it, these classrooms sure are being difficult right now. But alright, grade 2. So, yep, that I definitely missed. Attention, Mrs. Hannah Peterson. Okay, it's just one letter. Hannah, after a few false leads, I managed to track down one of the old textbooks from your list. The original compendium was in archival storage on a restricted floor of the campus library, to which I fortunately still have access. However, I am devastated to report that the pages 36 and 37, pertaining to your query, had been removed. It's such a shame that the progress of higher academia is constantly thwarted by the political whims of the CVE. If you wish, I can transcribe the surviving pages and send them to you, but I don't believe there's any mention of cores of any kind in their text. I was just gonna ask, like, what this was even talking about. Your friend, Prof. L. Charity. So this was about the whole numerical core thing? But what's this about? Like, what do you get as information here, really? Which book did the numerical core pages, like, belong to? The ones you found in the basement? I don't even know where those are. Sound pick amplifier is affected by the experiment? Yeah, that's good to know. Hello, Hippo Stabber. Where would that be? Not this late. Where did we learn about numerical cores? I think it was earlier than this because, like, I took those screenshots very late. Was it before Blackbridge? Probably not. No. It has to be later than this now. After the final exam. Don't feel like this should be that hard to find. Here. Okay, it was after the manuscript. Yeah, page 36 and 37. So, yeah. Does anyone know, like, which book is this originally from? And can you read that book and see the pages torn out? Steps to find a numerical core, yeah. I know there was something about, like, the whole reason for this letter was while we were doing something with the numerical cores. I think someone mentioned that there was something I hadn't seen here that was, like, related to it, but I don't see how this would help, really. What textbook they're talking about. We don't have any math textbook, do we? Alright, and then Blue Notes. Now we have to find that. Right there. Okay, that was simple. The figure of 8, in its symbolic guise as infinity, has long served as a vessel of both death and the unfathomable. Uh-huh. Alright, that's mathematics. I'll fix the size later on. Wait, no. There we go. The page says the numbers that built the world of yesterday. That sounds like the title. It's not obtainable in full. I mean, you can make that out. Just from these pages. The numbers that built the world of yesterday. Yeah, you just, like, see that because of this and all of that. So I'm not sure what this really gets you, like, in terms of information that you couldn't get otherwise. Oh, the book in full isn't obtainable. I see, yeah. But yeah, in that case, I don't know exactly what information you gain from that letter. Again, it's just like, I'm confused because people told me about that like, oh, that's something you should try and get. And then we didn't get it. I did the whole numerical coring thing without getting that clue. Just a lore tidbit. Yeah, I would have to rewatch, like, when that was brought up and for what reason. Yeah, pump room is fine. Library is fine, I suppose. Just library, why not? Okay, now I just need to go straight. Come on now. Locker room is fine. And now we need a classroom. Classroom. Showroom. Finally showing up. There it is. Alright, grade 3. Which one was this? Science. The fun class. This looks like the type of thing that would show up in Lost and Found. But I think we've seen everything in Lost and Found. Thought I saw it, like, in the corner. They're not doing this old trick again. Okay, not sure where this one is at this point. Inside of the desk would have made sense. Wait, we are on rank 8, yeah. It's not like on a desk or chair, or the back of a chair or something. Oh, there it is. Yeah. The Scientific Foundation of Architectural Drafting, combining advanced principles of spatial suspension... Okay, you lost me. Snooze. And temporal anchoring was developed and refined at the Farias High Institute of Costa Rica at the beginning of their realm's 15th era. Amazing. Good for them. That feels more like history than science. It's history about science. This almost seems like it's like too wordy to not be anything. Like, oh, actually, if you take the first letter of all of these, you get something. I guess it's just sort of lore about the whole drafting thing. Like, the science of this drafting mechanic, which makes absolutely no physical sense, but oh no, they're just combining advanced principle of spatial suspension and temporal anchoring. Yeah, it was just made in the University of Costa Rica. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They figured it out. It's perfectly scientific. Yeah. So I mean, I guess we're done with that, and we can just go to like another day. I suppose if I had gotten a treasure map, then I could have sceptered purple at this point. Okay, but I wouldn't mind getting some more steps. Is there any way I can get more steps at this point? I mean, we can go back to the observatory, trigger it like 6 times or something at that point, and then get the extra like observatory star thing, the spiral, and then get 40, and then trigger it again. And that might be enough. But I do wish I could, like, get a couple more observatories for, like, another twins or 2. So I guess we can draft here on the way back. I could open these, but then I would have to go back all the way to the conference room to pick up more keys. But I guess the sound amplifier will probably work. So we could just open a couple and hope for the best. Hope to get some apples. Okay, I mean, that works. That's pretty good. Damn it. Nothing. Well, running shoes are good. Guess just this. Yeah, I just want to try and maybe get an observatory at this point. I could take a break room, but... nah, let's just re-roll. Yeah, observatory, hoping for a twins. So wait, I could, like, wait, I need to start the experiment again. Maybe we do that now? I go up to the lab, start the experiment, go down here, and then we do it from this one, and then we go down again and go here and do another one for a couple more. And then I should be able to get, like, the 10, possibly. Yeah, that might be fine. Guess I'll just draft first, just to see what we get. Another classroom. I mean, that does actually have an apple in it, so I probably should do that. Maybe I should have looked in here if there was a farmer's apple first. Yeah. Could just do this. This would help right now, but this would help tomorrow. Let's do that. See if we can get another one. Yep, apple. Should have done that first. And we get twins. Good. 2 more. That's what I want. Do I even save any steps? I mean, this is like 8. If only I had a... Wait! Oh, I thought there was no apple in this one. If only I had a silver spoon. I guess I'll just draft here. Might be another classroom. Like, I guess I'll just make it another classroom. May as well just go in here. Or something else that would give me a bunch of steps if there is anything. Another observatory? Yeah. Why not? Draxus. Ah, that's kind of a dud one. Okay, let's see if we can get some triggers of this. So I guess we go to, like, the furthest observatory first. I guess so. Oh, running shoes coming in clutch. So yeah, now I can get, like, 7 of these. And just add some chests. I like how... Did that just pop in, the sail thing? Like, it wasn't here before, but because we activated sail over there, it just popped in here. Yeah. And 1 more. 7 triggers. Perfectly. And now, what do we get here? Oh god. Also, your luck has been increased, and you can no longer gain steps, or gems, or keys, or gold, and... Okay, that should be another line. Like, it's not... You can no longer gain steps, or gems, or keys, or gold, and something else. I think this is the whole thing. Oh, oh no, this is going to be a problem with this. Because now we just get 40 steps. Ooh, wait. You can no longer gain steps, but I wonder if setting your steps is different. We could experiment with that. This might be fine. So, like, I should get 40 now. And then, if I activate it, like, let's say twice, so I'm under 20, and then I use this here. Under 20, I should still be able to get back to the entrance hall. But I guess maybe we won't be able to monk something that I want to monk, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, so... Let's go in here. And trigger it, like, twice more. I guess just once more. Because if it does work, then I can activate it twice more, and that's the cap. So let's just do that. Oh wait, no. To set your steps to 40, we need to be under 20 steps. Right? See, I do need to use it again. So let's see. It says you cannot gain steps, but can you set my steps to 40? Is that gonna work? And your. So it kills me. Does it actually kill me, though? I'm fine! Okay, so setting your steps is different from gaining steps, which means even with this you could use, like, the nurse's station? That's cool. Yeah, that's good to know. So now I can just activate this again, get the final one. Yeah, interesting. What did it say? I want to, like, save it. And your. You can no longer gain steps or gems or keys or gold, and your life is forfeit. And your friends no longer love you. So I guess we may as well then just go back to this observatory and do the next one, and that'll just give us 40 steps again. And yeah, then I can check all of the chests, and then I guess we monk the throne. Careful about map opening. Doesn't matter anymore. We're already done. I can open it as many times as we want. Just go through here. Yeah. Yeah, there's another observatory, but you can only get this trigger 10 times now because of the nerf. This used to be infinite, but now we're done. I can open this as many times as possible, and it doesn't give more triggers. Which, yeah, honestly, I feel like that's pretty fair. Like, there is another experiment setup you can get that is virtually infinite, or close to it. But I feel like this one definitely was a bit too simple. This one, plus a nurse station. Oh yeah, the kitchen. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can just go to the kitchen. Oh my god. How many is this? I have the steps to go to the kitchen. I want to go over here anyway, so we'll just go up here and check the kitchen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14? And that's the max, because we got 2... No! It could go on! No, damn it! Oh man, we need to get more triggers for this one. Because I got 2 twins, so that's 4 chests, and then I got 10 triggers. God damn it, I want to see the maximum of this. This looks kind of good, though. I don't have, like, a good shot for it. Too many chests. I'm assuming one could be here, at least. Is there any other spot that, like, would make sense to have one? So maybe 15 is, like, the maximum? If it just goes here, and then that's it? Of course I get, like, 1 away from max, and now I have to try it all over again. I also wonder if you, like, open some of them and then trigger it more, would it replace the one that was there? Probably not. Great. How satisfying. I can't earn any of these gems. But no one else can have them. If I can't have them, no one can. Yeah, Simon Smash. Simon's so mad. Just making more work for Anne Babbage, having to, like, put keys and stuff in trunks. Four gems in 1 trunk. Not sure I even knew that was possible. Also, I want to check here. Ah, this is too bad that you can't, like, check here to see how many over 40 you've done. Yeah. At some point soon, I think, after, like, the Bloo Noots and stuff, and maybe the bedroom treasure map, I think I want to, like, at least check out Dare mode. Curse mode seems self-explanatory. It's just, oh, you just have the curse permanently, and you play the game normally with that, and good luck. And it just seems maybe not super interesting. Dare mode, I don't even know, like, how it works, so I do want to check that. But yeah, so let's activate the spiral one more time. Do I care to draft anything? Is there anything more that I could draft that would do anything? I don't think so. Not really. There's a little more going on in curse mode. They also, like, what was it again? Like, they were gonna add some cutscenes or something, and I don't know if that was in this update or if it's, like, coming in 1.10 or something. Because, yeah, I don't think I want to, like, commit to curse mode or dare mode until those things are in, because I don't want to have to play it, like, twice. And your gold. No. Oh, I see. Yeah, this one was, like, the earlier one. Yeah. Oh, but interesting. You don't gain more keys, coins, or... What? What happened there? I had under 20. That's really weird, isn't it? The first time it did work, I had under 20, and it did still set my steps to 40. Even though I couldn't earn any more steps. But now, for some reason, this one just kills me and doesn't set my steps to 40. That's very weird. Well, oh well, I guess we're monking an observatory. That's fine. Let's just keep going. Yeah, that seems like some weird bug or interaction. I'm not entirely sure how that made sense. Yeah, I was gonna, like, go back and monk this and check the kitchen, but I guess we can do that at some other point. But yeah, for now, I guess we'll just continue. And just try it again, schoolhouse again, and try and get grade 4 and onward. Now, what is the moon pendant gonna save? So now I can't really use the spiral like willy-nilly, because I can't just go down to 40 steps and never gain any more. So I have to only use it, like, as a last resort or whatever. I feel like I want to just get the shop out of the way first. To get, like, a showroom, and then we can just swap it. I just really like starting every run with a couple shops. Yeah, or use the observatory at 40 steps. Well, no, because the problem with that is, like, you can't gain steps anymore. So we would then, if I'm on 40 steps, I can't get more steps from fruits or dinner or whatever after that. So it's only if I'm, like, if I know that I'm not going to get more steps or use any more steps than that. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of a risky one now. Too bad, it was so good. The spiral was great. But now it's sucky again, but maybe it'll be great again soon. What did we get? Oh, the sound pick amplifier? Pick sound amplifier? That's not terrible. Could code check that, but not sure I need that. Yeah, I guess let's check what we get here. And it looks like I still need quite a few more words for this thing. And your something. And your luck is actually terrible now. It was increased and now it's decreased. Locked trunk. Let's just do that. I'm gonna hold off on that. We get like a kitchen or something here. I mean, casino kind of works, I suppose. I don't know, do I care to roll on this? Probably not. It's so insignificant. I wish the rewards for this, the 100 wager, were a little bit more interesting, like the non-allowance ones. The coins ones are fine, but just getting like, oh, 4 gems and 4 keys doesn't really feel worth the investment. Let's just do more math. One day I'll get the next, like, actual mechanic. Oh, today is that day, yeah. I have seen this, thanks to Lorgon, but I always skipped past them to make sure I didn't see, like, what the mechanics were. And I think this is not even the last thing. I think there's, like, even more things that can happen. Okay, so what's happening now? X. Like, not 20? So it's just 13? Yeah, I guess so. So we just ignore everything? Oh. What? That's so simple. So now, I see. It's -3 plus 1, then squared. Okay. That's weird. It's just like visual noise? That is not what I expected. Just disregard everything in here. That's very strange. I don't know why they would even do that. Like, it doesn't change anything about the math. Very strange. Showroom. Perfect. Alright, bracelets and master key. I can't afford both. Yet. I might even want the silver spoon first. I have the sound pick amplifier. Let's take the bracelet and spoon, and we'll see if we get the master key later. Maybe the chronograph as well, if we get that experiment. I might want to focus on that. Also, right, I can go out and get the schoolhouse going at this point. Let's get a key or two, why not? But yeah, let's pause that. Hold on, just check. There's nothing on here. $46. Perfect coin amount. So now I'll just have an observatory here, and I guess one observatory is out of the pool for today. Yeah. I've already tried this. Wait. Did I? I did, right? But I'm wondering, did I try using a telescope in here? Yeah, observatory. I tried observatory and telescope. Okay, and it was just normal. Yeah, that's too bad. I wish there was something to that. Either outer room observatory and then using a telescope, or even more so the atelier, where like, oh, the telescope wasn't even facing the right direction, so then you had to use a telescope item, and that would have worked. That would have been like cool to have something in there. Yeah, I guess we just reroll for the schoolhouse again, unless I want to try for another upgrade disc. I could do that. Since we have, like... I can just banner black or something and get a treasure trove and get some money. Or just hit the observatory and get money for every day. And then I can buy the master key. And we can maybe get a disc and just go check that. But, I feel like I just want to do those disc runs like off camera instead and just set them up for next time, because like they're not particularly interesting. Yeah, let's try more Bloo Notes. I do want to try the tomb at some point, the stairs, see if we can break it, but maybe not right now. Oh, shelter. Does the shelter count as a stair skip thing? I wonder. Definitely want to check that at some point. Like, it's not a spiral staircase, so I would imagine it probably doesn't skip it. I don't know if there's any other staircases in the game that would be skipped. Alright, so... guess let's go here. Yeah, we can get the first classroom out of the way. And the second and third. So I guess I'll just redraw, why not? Do I need to code check something? I mean, code checking the emerald bracelet at the end would be kind of nice. Just to have it, but it's not really necessary. Yeah. Who gave this kid a gem? Priceless sapphire. And they're just playing with it in class. Yeah, just redraw, I guess. Could do an observatory, but let's see if we get another classroom just to set those up. Yep, and it's facing the right direction as well. Alright, this is looking promising. A key card now would be nice as well. Or just utility, I suppose. It's pretty nice. Also, I noticed when I was doing another, like, the disc run, I think they've changed the animation of when you have a silver spoon and a turnip. I think. Or was that the same? I would have to go back and check, but I didn't recognize it. It looked different, that, like, the actual physical spoon is, like, stuck into the turnip instead of just that, like, animation of, oh, you're scooping it. Guess I'll take the gems as well. Though, then again, if we do want the master key, this is kind of bad, but I could just banner black if I really want to. Getting a study would be nice as well. It's kind of awkward to come back to. Let's just do that, I guess. So we don't want to draft any more of these. Observatory's fine, though. Resetting that music. Might want to redraw here. I guess this is fine. Yeah, sure. Wow, car keys. Love car keys. I'm not even gonna pick them up. Yeah, kitchen. Okay. We can maybe do this again. But, like, how much do I have to... Is it, like, based on time? Is it based on steps away? Because, yeah, I think I remember seeing the bowl empty, but I didn't realize that it was, like, not always that way for this current run. You're not sure, like, what triggers it? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was just, like, random, like, when you drafted them. Sometimes it was empty, sometimes it was not. Not that it was, like, happening during a day. It's definitely a nice little detail. Yeah, this is fine. I'm avoiding the parlors like the plague, but I probably should do some parlors at some point. Could just take this for the money. Yeah, why not, honestly? Just that, and then we just leave. Yeah, classroom showing up every single time, and I haven't even bannered blue. There's something weird with that. I don't know what's going on. Veranda works. This is maybe better, so we can get into the foundation. Because if we get the classroom here, it's going to cut us off, but I could just go from here. I'm sure that's fine. Veranda's fun. I like veranda. No shovel or anything. There it is. Alright. Grade 4. History. Geography. Never mind. Big salted apple. Surely it's... Yeah, I was gonna say, surely it's somewhere, like, in or around the maps. Like, on the backside. Should have been, like, here or something. Yeah, there it is. That was a quick one. Of the 3 major expeditions to the South Key, only one party returned. There's that, like, they sure love doing stuff like that. Like, using the word key as key, and also the actual, like, you know, what is a synonym to that? Like, what is a synonym to that? I know what it is, I just can't come up with a synonym. What would you call that? It's like... I can't even find it. In terms of, like, geography or land. A key. A small, low-lying coral island? Possibly? Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, they love using words, like, with multiple meanings. Only one party returned. The cartographers among them conducted a cautious survey of the coastline, but refrained from making landfall. Uh-huh. What does that mean? Spooky area? The world is not yet charted fully? Oh, shit. Clicked outside the window. The South Key. Where exactly is the South Key? Like, just here, or just, like, the South Pole? Or this thing, I guess, maybe? Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, it's not, like, shown. on these maps, but it's somewhere down here, I guess. This spooky and scary land. I see, it's like... Where is Iraja exactly? Iraja's there. Opposite Morajai. I'm not even sure how that adds up. If you put these together as two parts of a globe. Iraja would be there. And then, like, to the west of Iraja is Nuance, yeah. Like, that checks out. And east would be Kororika. Like, from here, you loop around to here, yeah. I mean, that checks out. So then it is, like, down here somewhere. Not charted on the map. That's for the sequel, where Simon goes off on an expedition to the South Key. Because he's going to be so bored with just being a Baron and having no challenges anymore. Okay, I don't really want the classroom right now. I could take this just for the steps, not that I really need them, but if we do get one of those 10 steps experiment things, that could be useful. Yeah, at some point I might want to do some, like, experiments. Experiments with experiments, where I actually just waste a bunch of stars and, like, reset until we get the experiment I want, and do something with the chronograph and whatever, and just get, like, a shitload of experiment results for things like, yeah, spreading dirt and, what's the other one that we were doing? The trunks, and there's some other one that would be, like, interesting to see. The pantry and whatever else. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. I guess I'll use a star now. More math. More math. Ignore this. Wow. This is such a weird mechanic. Just 5. What is the point of this? Yeah, 15, 20, 16. What? Oh, what did I do wrong there? Ignore this one. So, oh, wait. Oh, 15. Okay, maybe this one is slightly more interesting. 15. Oh, I'm just doing it wrong. It's minus... Yeah, never mind. It's 10. Yeah, minus 4. For some reason, I always look at, like, oh, blue first. Yeah, minus 4, then 11, then 10. So it's probably 10. I thought it was going to be something where, like, oh, actually, you ignore this, but you still do whatever procedure. Like, if it was a square, then you would not add this number, but you would still perform the operation, because that would be kind of cool. But I guess we'll have to see if that happens, because either way, it would have been the same in this case. Yeah, I don't want these yet. This is problematic. Aquarium works. Trunk works as well. Star is another reroll, I suppose. Could get more rerolls here. Let's take a star. Alright. We have to do a parlor. Love it. Alright, what's happening here? Only one box next to this box is false, and it contains gems. See, like, I just don't really understand the wording on this. Only one box next to this box. There is only one box next to this box. Or does it mean, like, oh, both of these are next to this one? I don't know. Only one box, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, I think it's just this one, then. Right? This is false, because they don't contain the gems, but this is true. That is a false box, and it contains the gems, and so is that one. This seems simple. Yep. Is it because I, like, failed one or something? Now we're just getting babby ones? I had to, like, be flawless? I don't remember if I failed one and then didn't load. Because I have been, like, experimenting and loading a bunch and seeing the same parlors a couple times. Guess we'll just try and get a classroom right here. Because, yeah, there's no... Yeah, like, you could do some weird play with making sure you, like, use the observatory and get 40 steps, and then, like this one, I guess, go all the way out here, opening these doors so you can go in here and maybe get a classroom that goes onward here to make use of the classroom rerolls, but probably don't need to do that, I hope. Also, maybe we should change the banner now and get blue. Yeah, that's fine. And the banner I still haven't used. I could do black just for those things, but let's do blue for now. Maybe... I'm wondering if that's, like, bad. If you want more classrooms, maybe bannering blue is worse because it just, like, makes other blue rooms higher rarity or something, and it kind of dilutes the pool too much. It almost feels like without this, we were seeing more classrooms, but I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Like, poor stars. Okay. We're gonna go under 200. Alright, art class. Surely it's like on the back of one of these. It's just here? What do you mean? Put it on the back of one of these. Like right here or something. Or over here. Well, that was a weird one. The illustrations in The Red Prince and Swimbird were made by Marion Marigold herself. Yeah, we knew that. Didn't it, like, specifically even say, like, written and illustrated by Marion Marigold or something? I feel like we've known that since basically the start. Alright, history, algebra, and the final exam is left. Maybe I should try and get the final exam. Because otherwise I have to do a whole one again. So if we get a classroom like going into here, I should probably take it. So we can maybe get one going here and then the final exam. Or wait. No, I have to do like... Because yeah, there's 3 more. Yeah, so I would have to skip... Like maybe skip both of these just to guarantee I can get it there or something. Might be worth it. Do we bother? I think I'm just gonna banner black just to see if we can get some treasure trove note. Shoot for grade 7 and final exam. Yeah, but it's gonna be a little more awkward, I guess. To like skip grade 6, get grade 7 on grade 8, on rank 8, then get another classroom without putting it on rank 8, and then put the final exam there, or something. Guess I'll just do that. I still want to see the conservatory. Yeah, so maybe I take this now then. I think I do. So we skip grade 6 now. And then we can see if we can get like grade 8, grade 7 here. And if I then get grade 8 here, facing this way, I'll take it. Just to get the rerolls. Even though we've seen the note. Alternatively, we can try and like get a T-cross or something here. And then get a classroom here. That might be better. Wait, how would that even happen? I would have to like first draft this one and then draft another classroom here. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of tricky to make happen. But let's do that. Too bad. This one might be interesting, the history one. General Teskin was actually a really bad guy. We don't like him. And that's like the secret note. Guess down this way. Don't have a shovel, right? Nope. This is not great. My poor little stars. But now I'm kind of committed to it. Oh man. I have one last monk day, don't I? But I guess I can't really do that without messing up this whole thing, because yeah. No, I guess, yeah, that's not something I need to do. I was thinking about the whole, like, duplicating a trophy thing to see if that's possible, but we would have to do it in a save where I don't have the trophy. Like, getting the gallery, getting the key 8, monking room 8, then getting another gallery, so you can have 2 of them, and then solve them both on the same day when you haven't solved one of them yet. And see if, like, both of them show you trophies, like, if you don't pick them up. Would just be a fun experiment. I guess just Rotunda here is fine. See, I guess we can try and draft a classroom here now, and hope that it goes... Oh, and it's Rotunda as well. Yeah, this is actually perfect. We roll here for a classroom, and we can guarantee that it goes this way. And then we roll here for a classroom, and we can guarantee that it goes this way. And I can at least get grade 7, and then grade 8 down here, and the final exam here. Yeah, this was like perfect. Best Rotunda in the world. I guess we'll draft something here, just to see what it is. Doesn't really matter. Trophy room. Or coat check. I'll take the coat check now. We might put the bracelet in at the end. Yeah. We'll probably have to burn some stars, but oh well. I'll have to rebuild. We can always try and get an experiment to give a bunch of stars at some point. So yeah, we start here. And we don't even have to roll at all. Okay, we just get the classroom. But then let's just like... yeah, let's just get the classroom here first. Yeah, I guess I mean, technically I could just take something else and like just draft until I get another classroom at this point and save my stars. Because we have a bunch of like possible spots for a classroom. That's probably fine, yeah. Let's do that and save some stars. Clearly I need all these 200 stars. And this banana. Yeah, that's fine. Another star. Don't care about the compass. Oh, that's metal, I see. Office? We still don't have an experiment going. Yeah. I guess let's do that. Payroll, which we're probably not going to see. Guess we can check the announcements as well. Hopefully I get the map one, because I could just use it right now and just get 10 triggers of something. We did not. But yeah, there's the drawing room one for the chronograph. But then I would need to get a powered laundry, which probably won't really happen. Yeah. I don't really feel like many of these will happen at this point. Maybe just bedroom and star, just in case. Probably not going to draft any shop rooms. I don't remember if I've already used the drawing room. I think I have it. But yeah, I think let's just do that. Right. Oh, I have to log in again. Nothing. Okay. Nothing yet. Okay, there's the treasure trove. Yeah, I'll take that. There we go. I'm glad they removed the scepter from here. Like, it was so annoying to have to avoid the scepter if you didn't want to use it yet. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Oh man, all this scrolling. Also, I checked. This one, I checked the clock tower ones, and I think there were only 2. Unless there's a memo outside of that, like, side room in the clock tower, I think only 2 of them were false. So this should be a false one, but I'm not really positive. The last door of 8 is in the inner sanctum. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's sort of like tricking you about the whole mechanarium thing. Because yeah, this is weird. This is kind of a fun one, because like, that's what I thought. And honestly, I'm not the only one. I've seen several people play this game, and most people seem to interpret the last door of 8 as the last sanctum door, not the last mechanarium door, which you're supposed to interpret it as. But yeah, okay. Thanks. Thanks for that, treasure trove. All players agree. Yeah, now we could buy the master key if I end up getting back there, but doesn't really matter. Hey, we can actually do this for the last one? Sure. That's fine. Because I have one final day of monk. And then we can get a classroom right here. Yeah, I just want a classroom right here. Could also get it here, but we can just use some stars now. Yeah, there it is. It was all a calculated plan. So yeah, now we can just go back here and just buy like a master key. Not that I need it. Buy this as well. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should put it in the code check, the chronograph, so it doesn't, like, give me more tomorrow rooms for this one. That would suck. Yeah, I'll just stick it in the code check. Meanwhile. Yeah. If that even affects the rate. I'm not sure if this one, like, works through the code check. Like the compass does. The annoying part now is we have to rotate this around all the way. Yeah, with the classroom rerolls I should be able to get it even with a chronograph, but just in case, I'll spend the extra, like, minute and a half of our lives rotating the rotunda. Shouldn't have bought it in the first place. Wait, yeah, this way. Okay, so this one, we do want to find the note in. This was algebra. There it is. The 3 advanced operations in modern mathematics are squaring, inversion, and rounding. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a cool one. We already know that, but you might not at this point when you see this. So yeah, we're skipping history and going to algebra. Too bad. It's like one... If I just got one more classroom, like in the last run, we could have done all of these in one go. Now I need to just do an entire schoolhouse run again, just for this. Oh well. We could also do one where, like, I just do a throwaway run and just burn all of the stars and just, like, beeline it all the way up. Maybe break room or something. And just make sure I get it and just place it there. Could be fine. Yeah, alright. This should be doable with 12 rerolls. There it is. Okay. Easy. Easy as that. Final exam. We should definitely do the exam right now. You know what? I'm not streaming for another half hour. Do it. For the music. I have to find this note within 30 minutes. And wonder if we'll get our results tomorrow and it's going to be like 0 in everything. That is actually kind of a fun thing to test, yeah. Not seeing any... Oh my god, wait. Oh, it's right there. It would have been hilarious if it was actually part of the final exam and you had to like flip through all of the pages to the very end and then you had the blue note like under the stack. The answer of the exam's final question is equal to its number. 46? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Cheat. A little cheat sheet. Alright, that was a fun one. Only one more... Oh. Nope. One more blue note, and then we are done with blue notes forever and ever. Alright, so... do we do anything else at this point? Just go and coat check like an emerald bracelet instead, I suppose. The bedroom thing we can't really make happen. And I guess I can go back to the kitchen now. Yeah, I think I would rather have the bracelet than the master key. The only problem is it might, in theory, be better to put the master key in the coat check, because then that means I'm pretty much guaranteed to get the emerald bracelet from a new showroom, which I'll probably get anyway, and it's cheaper to buy this than the master key. And then we can just try and get like a coat check if for some reason I'm struggling with keys. Whereas just getting a showroom quickly and getting this, and then you just eliminate all need for gems, is pretty easy. In like most runs where I'm looking to do something specific. Kind of feel like that might be worth it, but I don't know. Also, I guess it honestly doesn't matter, because I'm just going to turn this into a disc anyway. Like before next time. I'll just do that again. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, because I do want to turn this back into a mechanical one. And then I guess if we get some other fun ones, just for like the visuals, we can do that. And like maybe I would take, I don't know, a bunk room change or something. I think there might have been like 1 or 2 other ones that like I guess I would maybe change, but not really. Yeah, I don't really remember. But maybe I'll set up another one. Yep. Cat's been here. But there's still like a little bit left. I want to say I've been here with it just completely empty. So I wonder like exactly what is causing that, if it's based on time. And if it is based on time, if you just sit here and stare at it, will it just disappear? I assume it's like when you're outside of the room or something. Wait, there's something else you can do with it? Can, what, refill the food? What's that? Does it have to be, like, completely empty? Can you get something to put there? Yeah, I do want to know. Like, I don't know what that would even be. Can't imagine us having any... Oh, watering can to refill, I see. Yeah. I mean, I guess just as a little cute detail, not actually, like, something that does anything. What if we feed the cat still water? Will it turn blue? Or reveal, like, hidden writing on the cat? That's for version 1.10. Alzar's premonition of the black cat is real, yeah. We just have to turn its fur black. I don't know why I'm, like, imagining this cat being, like, a Persian cat or something. Like, you know, a haughty, snooty little thing that's, like, beige or white or whatever. But I'm not sure if that's confirmed. Have we seen the cat somewhere? I can't remember. Like in a picture or whatever. But yeah, I guess we're done. I guess we monk this now for the final time. We have the code check. Don't think there was anything else to do. I could draft this just because. We could hit the observatory again. I guess this one? Yeah. And it's fine that I, like... Oh yeah, that's another thing you can do. If you're above 40 steps, like, I could do it now, and it wouldn't set my steps to 40, but I can't earn more steps, which is fine when you have, like, 200, so you can't just activate this at that point. Wait, just a chess puzzle in Kennel? Oh yeah, right, yeah, the little note with a black cat. Yeah, I guess that would be that cat, our cat, so maybe it's not one of those cats. I just feel like that would be the type of cat that Anne Babbage would take care of. But yeah, I guess we can just do this. That should be fine, I hope. I guess we'll lose stars, but that's fine. Wait, what? Why are we setting our steps to 40? I thought that was only... Oh, this is... Okay. I didn't think it worked this way. I thought it was, if you have less than 20 steps, open all antechamber doors, then set your steps to 40. That is one clause, one thing. If you have less than 20 steps, all of this happens. Not that, like, if you have less than 20 steps, open all... I feel like there should be a period here, shouldn't there? Isn't this, like, kind of wrong grammatically? It should be, if you have less than 20 steps, open all antechamber doors, period. Then set your steps to 40, regardless of if that happened before or not. I don't know, that seems a little weird, but now we know that, I suppose. We don't need the steps anyway. And your day will end. I guess it must be that. It's just gonna be like you activate it and you die, but then what's the point? I don't know. Okay, I mean, this is interesting. Your day will reset. Time will freeze. Okay, I'm definitely interested. Yeah, we do have to use a couple steps to get back here. That's alright. And nothing really here of note. Coins we can't pick up. Could draft this. I don't see what it would be that would be useful. A freezer, I guess? Honestly, could be a freezer. Yum. We didn't get it. Oh, that works. Sure. It's something. That does help. Kind of, though. Maybe you won't see that run. It'll just help me set up another, Alright, that's over there. Another disc, maybe. If I even do that, we'll see. Oh, that looked so weird. I thought the, like, grade 8 was floating, like, in the servants' quarters, or spare room. That looked really weird. It was like it was detached from the blackboard or something. It was, like, floating ahead of it. But yeah. There we go. Now we can just sit here, listening to the exam time, running out on my throne. Who needs to be smart when you can rule a kingdom? Yeah, I think that's everything. We'll check out the throne next time, which, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna set up another upgrade disc, because, like, I do want to check this on camera, not off camera. I don't think it's gonna be anything, but still, we may as well do that. So, yeah, we'll probably just leave it here. You missed most of the stream. Yeah, there's always the VOD to catch up on if you want. But, like, most of what we did today were just kind of silly little experiments and getting some Bloo Notes, the remaining Bloo Notes. Yeah, I'm always like, I always feel like I'm missing something else. Like, oh, there was some other thing that I was going to do before I ended off, but I think we're good. Don't think there's anything else. I'm below 200 again. Yeah, exactly. We could do that. I could just, like, skip checking it and get a trading post and set up a disk, and then we can just load this save from after this and check that room, which probably is nothing, and then just Alt F4 and load the other back up. Yeah, I might do that. That would make sense. Yeah, there we go. Another, like, interesting thing, I guess, yeah. Which, I mean, I guess we can just, like... Assuming I call it a day here now, and we get some exam results, I guess I would just ignore those if I set up another disk, and then we can look at them with this save. Oh, but yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, no, it wouldn't really work, because then, yeah, if I set up... Well, we could look at it and then load the save again. I think it's just easier not to set up a disk after this one, and we'll just see what happens after this. the timer's still going in the background. 19 minutes. Oh, man. I wonder what happens if you, like, leave this to run out entirely. But actually, I do wonder what happens if the timer does run out in the final exam. I'm assuming it just, like, stops taking inputs. You can no longer click any of the answers, and nothing else happens. You can still, like, pick up and put down the pages and whatever. I assume. That is kind of an interesting question, actually. Because, like, wouldn't it be weird that you can still use... After the exam is done, you could still look at all of the questions and, like, think about them and start using your phone to Google them and whatever, when you're not supposed to have access to that anymore. But I assume that's what they do. It's just, like, they stop inputs at that point. I don't really want to wait 30 minutes to check, so someone else might have to do that, but it is somewhat curious, somewhat interesting of an idea. But yeah, it's still going. It's just there. Yeah, we're done. We're done. It's gonna be on the title screen. Man, I wish it was on the title screen. That would have been hilarious if it was just still there, just final exam. Clock's ticking. Yeah, okay, there we go. We'll probably just leave it at this. I'm not going to set up any disk. We can do that later. Again, it's not like I really need any more upgrades. It would be maybe the aquarium, just for that, you know, Exodia possibility of the chronograph actually making a god tier play. Otherwise, I think most... I mean, okay, let's take a look at that really quick. Oh man, I don't actually want to do it here, because if I do it in the Steam browser, there's going to be like 5,000 fandom wiki ads or whatever, and it sucks. I'm just going to check. Just upgrade disks. Like, what kind of upgrades we have? Yeah, it's aquarium. I would want to change back to mechanical. The billiard room, I don't think I want to change. I guess if I get it, I would check out the pool hall just to see how it looks, and maybe the speakeasy as well. Yeah, like the billiard room I want to check and then load just to check the differences, because they do have like different cork boards and stuff like that. The boudoir, I don't want to change, and I don't think there's any visual changes. Bunk room, I could change, but I'm kind of indifferent to it. Cloister, I could change, mainly just to look at like Cloister of Draxus or Orinda or something, or maybe try out like Cloister of Vea just to see how that looks or something. But if we get it, I might try it, but I don't think I want to keep any other Cloister. I really like Rinna, and I want to like make sure I use Rinna a couple more times. Closet, doesn't really matter. Yeah, courtyard, maybe I should have checked the courtyard. It does look a little interesting. Hallway doesn't matter, mail room doesn't matter. If I hadn't already looked at what the freight shipping actually was and what you can get from it, that could have been an interesting thing to do. Just like take the freight shipping and just check what kind of stuff you can get. But it's not really interesting. It's just, yeah, you can get some like big items like the metal detector and sledgehammer and whatever. And, you know, that's it. It just doesn't seem really worth it. And then early on, changing the nook to the reading nook would have been kind of tempting. But I think I'm happy with the breakfast nook for pretty much forever. And yeah, nursery would be the indoor nursery. Did we check that? I can't remember. If I checked that, like, switched it and checked it on stream. I might have. I have seen it anyway, because Lorgon got that one. And yeah, we checked the funeral parlor, the storeroom, I don't care to change. And it is just the spare room. If the spare room is possible to change, that would be really fun to see the spare master bedroom and ladyship. Yeah, that's it. So it's not really a big deal. Yeah. Oh, I see. The smoke machine also has like I've never heard smoke machine, but yeah, I know what you mean. Has like different messages depending on the upgrade. Is that true for the original billiard room as well? Does the break room have a different message from the original billiard room? Because if so, I like missed that. So yeah, that would be cool to check. Original doesn't have any messages. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that would be fun to check. I should make a note of that then. Billiard room upgrade changes. I'll know what that means. Oh, right, I forgot to check this. Right, this was an idea I had. Because Arave was mentioning that, like, oh, the Trinsdale Quarteress was Alicia's Erin. And I was just thinking, oh, what if you, like, try to log in? That obviously wouldn't do anything, because why would they have set that up? They wouldn't know, like Randolph Moore or whatever, wouldn't know that. But just as, like, a kind of fourth wall breaking little thing, could have been a thing. I do want to test that. Just log in as Erin A. It's probably nothing. I'm pretty sure we've seen all of the logins at this point. And yeah, just like the back of a furnace, I thought as well, because, you know, we had room 46 in the atelier in the back of the furnace, so does the back of a normal furnace look different? Probably not. I don't think so. Yeah, and this I'm never ever doing. And yeah, this I did confirm. You actually do monk it, even though it's repelled, you can still draft it as an outer room if you monk it. And right, yeah, check this again next time. And we'll have to try and get the treasure map as well. So yeah, there's still some stuff left to do here, but fairly soon I feel like we're gonna just make a new profile and try out like curse mode and dare mode, just to see what they're like, I suppose, even if I don't finish them quite yet. And maybe try the sweepstakes thing by like burning a whole bunch of stars. Or maybe I can try and force one of those experiments to happen with stars and get like 100 stars and then do that as like 100 rerolls. Could be interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good night.